Okay, I just leaving. I'm just leaving for my trek. The day has been the days have been moved because window with weather and family planning, and so I've been a bit in a rush. Packed my things, and I'm going on a 4-day trip to the mountain. I'm here in Norway still. Like, just, you can't really see, but yeah, it's Norway. We're gonna do a lot of things. First, I'm gonna take a touristy road there, so take a few detours. I know the region well enough that I don't need to follow any guidance. I know the roads, plural, that lead to where I'm going, to the family cabin, and I'll just drive around because the day is obviously pretty nice. So I'll take my time. It's now noon. I'll take my time to get there. It's gonna be normally you could do it in 2 hours, more or less, a bit more, maybe. And here I'll probably take 3.5, and then I'll do a little trek, very short, little trek at the end of the afternoon. But I have to stop getting, since I've been doing this in a rush and rushing things and changing plans with ADHD is not going well. I need to stop to get some groceries to eat. I packed almost everything I had because of fear of missing something, which usually happens even when I plan. So when I'm rushed, I think I have everything, but gear-wise, I have left the X Pro 2 and its two lenses, the two primes, the 27 and the 18mm. I left because it's not a camera that I use for this type of activity. It's more of a family camera and a street photography camera in cities, something light to have in the pocket, and still to be able to be socially able to engage with what's going on around you, and not being too drawn in your cumbersome gear. Speaking of which, I have prepared here the car in what I would call like run and gun mode, where everything is ready to be picked and used if something happens, if I can park somewhere. And so I'll just I have the 200 to 500 that's set up here right between the seats, so I can just take it out. And I have in the bag that's here and fastened here, I have the XT3 that's also ready. Both lens caps are off, and that's how I usually do my driving and shooting activities, or yeah, that's how I usually do it, whether it is here in Norway or anywhere else, Belgium included. Yeah, so groceries, I said that. We'll stop also in a few places along the way that I like, that I always stop by. So we'll see some shit. Even though, yeah, I think we just need to drive right. Okay, let's go. into the forest we go. I really feel, oh, I'm breathing already. Just seeing the road, just seeing nothing in front, just trees and hills. That's worth a lot. Being able to experience this. Tiniest bridges, the narrowest passages. "51 kilometers of this, a bit less maybe. Yeah, probably more like 30 of this kind of road. When the sun is behind a cloud. It's very interesting to me at how this high north, we're not that high. I mean, we're probably as high as the highest of Scotland goes. It's kind of north, but it's not. There's over 1,000 more kilometers to go still in Norway, even more I think. And but I can feel the difference with Belgium. It doesn't get that cold when a cloud shoots by. Feels great to be able to drive a bit Belgian style. That is to say, yeah, we have roads like this, which are actually in a worse state. These are incredible. They don't make any sound. There's little to no holes in them. They make them to resist extreme cold. So these roads are smooth as butter. Norwegians drive really carefully. That's nice. That's nice because it rarely witness any road rage. Well, I haven't. Everyone is very on their best behavior. From what I've seen so far, and I've been coming here in Norway for about over five years. Yeah, over 5 years. drive a bit too close to the center line to me. Called Valebø, and it's in the middle. So the road, there's two cities. There's one city on one side, one on the other side, and there's a little hamlet in the middle, and it's called Valebø. So you have I think it's 20 kilometers or 20-30 depending on either side of the long sinuous road. So if you live here, you have to take that road every time. That's strange to me, because in Belgium people are not isolated to the point that they are that far from any other village or place. Or here it feels like villages, small isolated villages like that, are more like settlements, and they really have that romanticized settlement, Western settlement feeling. Like it's still wilderness. Then you get out of the forest and the view opens up. You have a nice valley. biggest frustration with Norway, and to some extent it's the same in Belgium, but here it's just infuriating. It's the lack of places where you can park the car to just take in a view. It's not possible. Yeah, it's very frustrating. And there are places where I could see myself stopping, but then there are ways to go into houses and stuff, so it's a bit of a... I don't want to do that. to stop, and I have to walk around, and I have to take pictures every single time I find myself around this place.